Well, Cleveland's public square transforms every winter into a magical place to celebrate the holidays, complete with an ice rink, nearly 500,000 twinkling lights. But don't pass by the county's Soldiers and Sailors Monument when you visit, or you'll miss a man whose job is to keep the monument's message going all year long. But during the holidays, he has an extra special way of honoring history. Take a look. In the shadow of the Terminal Tower, in the heart of Public Square, stands a monument some may just pass by. But not if Warren Doyle has anything to do with it.
Where are you from?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Is that why you're shivering?
Yeah.
As senior caretaker, the Soldiers and Sailors Monument is Doyle's domain, and his title is one he takes seriously.
People come through the door. Why should I care about this? I'm going to tell you why you should care about this.
The Civil War Memorial, dedicated July 4th, 1894, is meant to honor and recognize the men and women from Cuyahoga County who served in the war.
You're seeing 9,000 men, women. Now, if it was all of Ohio, it would be 32 floors.
The outside, iconic, but inside, even lifelong Clevelanders may not know. There are names of those who enlisted inscribed in the walls, alongside artifacts from the war.
A fighting knife, bullets.
And panels, one showcasing the women who played a role in the war effort, and this one, Doyle's favorite, the Emancipation panel.
It is the only place you'll see Lincoln holding a weapon.
For Doyle, the role of caretaker is about more than cleaning the memorial and planting the flower beds. It's a way to educate.
I get a feel for what you do know, then I tell you about the monument. But if you don't know about Civil War, I have to tell you a little bit about the American Civil War first before we can even touch on this place.
A fitting role for Doyle, a veteran himself, whose 4 great-grandfathers all fought in the Civil War. To him, this history is personal.
People just walk by it. You got to stop and come in.
And have a conversation with you.
And have a conversation with me.
A conversation not just about the past, but about the present.
Because today's society, all they talk about is race. Okay, that's how it's relevant still today. 158 years ago, they were fighting for a race of people to get them out of bondage. These men and women fought for that. Volunteered. No draft.
The importance of honoring that history is what struck Nikita Noah about the monument, visiting Cleveland from Missouri for a work convention.
Just to know our history and understand our history so that we can move forward, you know, as a culture, as a people. You know, we owe so much to our ancestors. I believe in that.
Doyle also finds unique ways to bring those lessons to life through reenactments and his annual role as patriotic Santa.
I handmade the whole outfit. The top's a frock coat, cut in half. Now, the Civil War Santa is in winter camp, and he's handing out gifts. Now, this was on the front of a newspaper during the American Civil War. I try to coordinate with the Santa on Public Square. I don't want to step on his toes. So.
You gotta make sure you're playing nice with the other Santas.
Yes, got to play nice with the Santas, yes.
Doyle is coming up on a decade of work with the monument in February. Every year, sharing its story with about 40,000 visitors, always staying true to his mission as caretaker.
Selling the monument, talking about the men and women, because they're the story. They are the story.
And now Doyle and his dedication to the preservation of history is a part of the monument story, too.
I already think this is educational, awesome. It's enlightening to me, so
And it's been here 128 years.
You know, this is awesome.
Well, Warren will be dressed as patriotic Santa one more time this season, next Saturday, December 17th, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So be sure to stop by then or visit the memorial one day soon. Admission, of course, is free. But Betsy, I love this story and this monument because it is such a fixture in Public Square, but I doubt that so many people who commute there every day, catch the bus there, walk through, know to just get a little closer and peer inside, and there's that whole basically museum inside the monument.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much history in Cleveland, and that's really kind of the pinnacle of Cleveland's history. It's all in one place. And I think so many people just walk by, we're going to, you know, games or restaurants or whatever, and we don't take time to really look and look on the entire exterior and then go into the interior too and dive into that. There's some really cool things there.
Absolutely, yeah. And you know, we saw the polar bears are out and ready to play in Public Square. So if you're down there today, maybe it's a good day to stop inside the monument or just enjoy the outdoors.
Well,